What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, it was about a week and a half ago, maybe, that I started noticing on YouTube. If I was looking at videos, I started noticing in the sidebar. I kept seeing a lot of all this Jeffrey Dahmer shit. Like old footage of the courtroom, and the clip where the woman goes off on him in the courtroom. I hate you, Jeffrey. Old news clips when he was killed in prison in November '94. So I said, "What's going on? Why is this? Is it some anniversary? Like, what the fuck going on?" So I didn't know that there was a series on Netflix. Then I saw it, looked at it, did a review of it, kept it moving. The last 3 episodes were really hard to watch. All of it was hard, but the last 3 definitely were hard to watch. But then I'm seeing something else. There are a lot of Jeffrey Dahmer defenders out there. And this is some of the bullshit that we saw back in the 90s. When Jeffrey Dahmer went down for his crimes, there was this dark world of comics, books, series that were, all of a sudden you saw this interest in serial killers. But with Dahmer, it became like a cult of personality around him. Whereas with the other serial killers like Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, don't get me wrong, you have your sick, fucking, demented piece of shit fans that for some reason like these individuals, whatever, fuck them. But with Dahmer, it's more widespread. Like, they don't really care about what the fuck he did, and then they try to diminish what he did by saying, oh, well, he just needed someone in his life. He needed somebody to care for him, or it was just a mental imbalance and all this bullshit. At the end of the fucking day, he's a sick piece of shit. He's a sick piece of shit. And anybody that fucking thinks that there's any admirable qualities in this man after what we saw what he did, and to sit up there and say that the victims were overblowing what he did, you are a special piece of fucking fried, sauteed frog shit. Period. It makes no fucking sense with some of you motherfuckers. And honestly, some of these women or girls that forming these fan clubs and thinking he's hot, you know what? I hate to say this shit, man, but that's exactly why some men say, you know what? That's why women often aren't happy with the choices they make when it comes to mates. I mean, look, I'm not saying men are perfect. A lot of men love fucking, big booty holes and shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, a serial killer? And this ain't something unique. Richard Ramirez, the fucking Night Stalker, on trial. Women left and right sending him fucking fan club mail, sending him pictures of themselves naked, and all this type shit. And I think when he was in prison, he had the dentist at the prison fix his fucking teeth, started wearing shades to fucking to the trial, and the motherfucker really, literally, acted like he was a celebrity. Women, when he was coming into the courtroom, the courthouse, women, literally, fawning all over this dude. This man's a fucking serial killer. Sound like at the end of the day, man, fuck people in this society, man. We live in a sick society where we worship evil. It's an evilness in our atmosphere, man. It's an evilness in our culture. It's demons. No wonder the fucking earth is getting hotter. If it is, because we're getting closer to fucking hell. Shit is disgusting, man. This man is nobody to be fucking worshipped. Period. Period. There should be no debate in that shit. Or defend. Dahmer really did not have any remorse for his actions. And he even said in an interview that he still wanted to do the same shit. He still had the same thoughts. I will give him credit on this. Unlike John Wayne Gacy, who was a compulsive liar, Dahmer did tell the truth when he said that I'd rather just be killed. Give me the death penalty. Well, someone obliged. Finally, on November 28th, 1994. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, at the end of the day, man, that man was damn near evil, man. He had no remorse for what he did. He made jokes about his killings amongst inmates. That's why he almost was killed before when someone stabbed him in the neck, because the inmates didn't like the fact that he showed no remorse for what he did, and he joked about it. And he purposely targeted poor and black people because he knew that he would get away with it. The odds of him getting away with it were stronger. He knew that. So that's all I feel about it, man. Fuck this guy.